Hello, good day. Let us look into some of the important news for the day. Why in the news? PM recently stated that 77 stations in Tamil Nadu are being redeveloped under the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme, ABSS, positioning the state as a hub for railway transformation. About the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme, ABSS, launch 2022 by the Ministry of Railways. Goal: modernize and develop railway stations through phased, long-term upgrades. Master plans: each station gets a tailored roadmap for future improvements. Focus areas: multimodal integration, seamless passenger movement, and upgraded amenities. National significance: integral to India's infrastructure push under the Viksit Bharat vision. Key features of ABSS: passenger comfort, larger waiting halls, clean toilets, executive lounges, lifts, escalators, free Wi-Fi, and business meeting zones. Accessibility and connectivity: expanded circulating areas, barrier-free access for persons with disabilities, and smooth links to other transport modes. Aesthetic upgrades: modern facades, clear signage, landscaping, and consistently clean premises. Technology and information: digital displays, real-time train info, and self-service ticketing kiosks. Sustainability: energy-efficient systems, green building elements, and water conservation measures. Customized development: station facilities scaled to local footfall and needs no one-size-fits-all approach. Prime Minister Modi's visit to Tamil Nadu during the Adi Tiruvathirai festival at Gangaikonda Cholapuram drew attention due to its subtle political messaging and focus on the legacy of the Chola dynasty. How can the Chola administration guide modern local governance? Village self-governance and democratic decentralization: the Chola Empire empowered local sabhas, village assemblies, with decision-making authority on taxation, public works, and justice. The Uttaramarur inscription describes detailed procedures for electing representatives, offering a historical model for transparent local elections under the Panchayati Raj system. Efficient land and revenue administration: Cholas maintained meticulous land surveys and categorized land based on productivity, enabling fair taxation and resource allocation. Modern municipalities can replicate this by digitizing land records and using GIS-based mapping for efficient property tax collection and urban planning. Sustainable infrastructure development: the Cholas built long-lasting public structures like water tanks, roads, and temples with advanced engineering and seismic resilience. The Brihadishwar Temple, which has survived for over 1000 years and multiple earthquakes, showcases engineering that can inspire today's disaster-resilient urban planning. Why is Chola water management relevant today? Sustainable use of water resources: the Cholas constructed tanks, canals, and reservoirs to harvest rainwater and ensure year-round irrigation. Modern water-stressed areas like Tamil Nadu can adopt tank rehabilitation models to revive traditional water bodies for climate-resilient agriculture. Integrated river basin management: the Chola administration managed the entire Kaveri Delta through coordinated planning and maintenance of water channels. Contemporary river management programs, like Namami Gange, can draw from Chola practices to implement holistic watershed development. Community involvement in water governance: local communities were entrusted with the maintenance and operation of water systems, ensuring accountability and efficiency. Today's Panchayati Raj institutions can involve village-level water user associations for better decentralized water management. What can temple architecture teach about seismic safety? Broad base and tapering design: Chola temples like the Brihadishwar temple have a wide foundation and a gradually tapering superstructure, which helps evenly distribute weight and resist lateral seismic forces. The Brihadishwar temple has withstood centuries of earthquakes due to its pyramid-like design. Interlocking stone construction: the use of interlocked granite blocks without mortar allows movement between blocks during tremors, reducing the risk of collapse. The stones of the Airavateshwar temple fit precisely without binding material, enhancing flexibility and durability. Adaptation to local seismic conditions: temples were built with careful understanding of the local geology and fault lines, ensuring structures were placed and designed to endure tremors. Temples in the southern peninsula, a region that experienced earthquakes over the past 200 years, have remained structurally stable. How does invoking the Chola legacy shape modern politics? Cultural nationalism and historical pride: highlighting the Chola dynasty fosters a sense of national pride and cultural unity, projecting ancient India as a strong, enterprising civilization. Leaders reference the Cholas to underline India's historical global influence, like maritime trade and temple architecture. Regional outreach and political messaging: referencing Chola heritage appeals to Tamil cultural identity, helping national leaders build rapport with southern states and bridge regional divides. Recently PM's visit to Gangaikonda Cholapuram during the Adi Tiruvathirai festival subtly aimed at gaining regional political goodwill. Why is full implementation of the 73rd, 74th Amendments important? Grassroots democratic traditions, the Cholas had well-documented systems of village self-governance, such as the Sabhas and or assemblies, where local representatives were elected and entrusted with decision-making on water, land, justice, and public works. This mirrors the spirit of decentralization envisioned in the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments. Efficient local administration. Under the Cholas, local institutions managed tax collection, maintained infrastructure like tanks and canals, and resolved disputes, demonstrating a strong, accountable and participatory governance model. Modern implementation of these amendments can replicate the administrative efficiency and civic involvement once seen under Chola rule. Way forward: strengthen local bodies with financial and administrative autonomy. Empower panchayats and urban local bodies with adequate funds, functions, and functionaries to enable effective grassroots governance, similar to how Chola village assemblies independently managed resources and infrastructure. Promote heritage-based policy learning. Encourage research and integration of ancient administrative practices, like water management, record keeping, and civic participation, into modern policy making, ensuring context-relevant and sustainable governance models inspired by successful historical systems like the Cholas.